podcast with Jason.
I'm the leader, minister of this constituency. Good morning, Minneapolis.
Minnetonka. Nope.
I'm
that's
trying.
Not it.
Really you are trying.
Yeah,
you are
I'm
trying.
Working on it.
Yeah, there's no participation trophies here, though.
Dang it.
Welcome to Good Morning Minneapolis, brought to you by Onsite Public Media. I am your host, Toussaint Morrison, here with
Justin Jones.
And we are going to give you a few bits of news today. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Hit subscribe if you dig it. Hit like if you dig it. Share it. Do whatever you want. Today, in obvious news, if you're looking for some good wine, the charcuterie board.
Yeah, tell me all
maybe
about
a nice Gruyere cheese,
Ooh,
Manchego. You might want to head on over to the front lawn of Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito. You know you're in the wrong when you're trying to overturn Roe v. Wade and your rich white neighbors are supplying the actual food for the people protesting your dumb decision.
It's a full-blown charcuterie board over there.
Charcuterie?
Charcuterie.
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 Either way, they're serving it, and it's on his front lawn.
And a new team is in town, the Minnesota Aurora Football Club. It's a new women's pre-professional soccer team. It's community-owned with 3,000 stakeholders, with team members as young as 16, who's actually a high school player, already committed to a D1 college. Get that.
3,000 stakeholders. I mean, this is actually community-owned, unlike the Packers, right? Where they give you fake certificates.
Oh, yeah. And you get in and frame and it's on the wall. Yeah, no, this is actually community-owned.
Oh, it's real.
It's a woman-led team. And they'll be playing the Green Bay Glory on May 26th at TCO Stadium at 7 p.m.
Well, let's go Aurora. The most expensive piece of property in Minneapolis is for sale. A $7 million condo, which is $2.25 million higher than the second most expensive property in Minneapolis, belongs to none other than the empire inheritor, trust fund baron, wealth legacy extraordinaire, Bob Pohlad.
Racket writes, the most expensive home available in Minneapolis just hit the market for $7 million. The owner of the rooftop loft at 700 South 2nd Street, Bob Pohlad, inherited a vast fortune from his outrageously wealthy father, the late billionaire Carl.
Justin, I'm curious, how much is that in property tax a year? You okay?
$80,000.
Were you in the multiverse?
I saw everything, Toussaint. $80,000 in property tax to buy Bob Pohlad's $7 million condo.
That's $23,000 over the average salary in Minnesota. $80,000 a year in property tax. Even if Bob Pohlad gifted you his $7 million condo, you'd still be Also, Justin, that condo is 4,370 square feet. How much does it cost for each square foot to buy old Bob's condo? It's back in the multiverse.
Toussaint, that is $1,601 per square foot, which is approximately my monthly rent, including my lower back hair laser removal sessions, mani-pedi, and a couple of tickets to a Twins game.
That's, wow. Regular season or postseason tickets?
Oh, no. Regular season. I mean, postseason for the Twins is when the Minnesota Lynx start playing. They have one recent.
Multiple championships. Multiple championships.
Sure. Yeah.
They're champions.
They're our champions.
Exactly. Speaking of millions of dollars and unaffordable property, Eaglebrook Church, a mega church, is expanding from the suburbs of Minnesota to the heart of Minneapolis. Eaglebrook, one of the largest churches in Minnesota, who had 47,000 in-person attendance for Easter, as well as 30,000 online, is purchasing a church in downtown Minneapolis for $6.2 million.
Hey, that's $800,000 less than Bob Pohlad's Riverview condo. I mean, who would have thought for the price of Bob's condo, you could have bought in a mega church and a few Domino's franchises and some prime Montana gold real estate in the metaverse?
WCCO writes, the leader of the growing church spoke with WCCO on what they plan to do in downtown aside from holding services. Notice WCCO's use of growing church, which is a verb you would kind of use for like a grassroots, endeavor.
We grew our law firm from 10 to 15.
Yeah. Exactly. Eaglebrook had 77,000 people in attendance in person and online for Easter. It's safe to say Eaglebrook has grown. They fully grown.
When you have more people attend your service than a Vikings game, it's safe to say we're exploring new opportunities.
We're diversifying our brick and mortar.
Expanding into new markets.
WCCO continues. When people ask why Minneapolis, my simple answer is there's a lot of people in Minneapolis, said Jason Strand, the lead pastor of Eaglebrook Church. That's like a double obvious news. There are a lot of people in Minneapolis. There's a lot of people in that city over there. And our church exists to serve people and to love people. Interesting use of words.
I would say so.
To serve some people, to love on some people. You heard that
Protect
before?
some people.
Yeah, to serve
and protect with compassion.
That's the slogan of the Minneapolis Police Department. I don't think Jason wants to be lined up with that.
Yeah. I would say you'd probably want to take a different path.
Focus on the love part. Focus on the love part.
Not a lot of love.
Yeah. A lot. There's not a lot of love at the Minneapolis Police Department, but there's
a lot of love at Eaglebrook.
Yeah. So just the other thing is, it might be a bad business decision to line up with those people.
Totally.
Yeah. So let's help you out.
You don't want your SEO results to line up with the Minneapolis Police Department. No. Plus, you're going into downtown, so your natural neighbors will be the MPD.
In either way, welcome to Minneapolis, Jason. Welcome. But here's a hot prime real estate take. If you're looking to expand in the fine city of Minneapolis, there is a vintage, lightly used Art Deco fix it and flip a property just north of the creek.
Sounds nice.
As they like to say, on Minnehaha and Lake. The 3rd precinct is right there. Yeah, it burned down, awful accident. Somebody left the gas stove on, and there were some unnerving disputes with the previous tenants. But you could really bring some love to that corner where there hasn't been since they built the damn building. Jason, we got you.
Well, so much for tap dancing on water and trying to turn it into wine. The House turned hops into beer. This past Wednesday, the House passed one of the most significant changes to the state's liquor laws since legalizing the sale of beer on Sundays.
The bill will allow breweries to sell 4 and 6 packs of their beer and distilleries to sell larger bottles of their spirits. This also frees the growler, where the cap has been lifted from 20,000 barrels to 150,000 barrels to sell a growler, which makes it possible for Surly and Summit to join in on the fun.
This means smaller breweries can now make more barrels and expand to a national market.
The bill passed 85 to 48 Wednesday night. The proposal needs to pass Senate, where its fate is unclear. The bill is now
fermenting in purgatory.
It's safe to say the 48 who voted against this bill have no friends in Wisconsin.
Clearly, the people that voted against this beer bill don't understand that you have to drink a growler in one sitting.
Look, not everybody drinks, but the people that do, let them drink responsibly, okay, man? And not have to take down a whole damn growler in one day.
Look, I know it's the 20s again, but let's not have this discussion, okay? We just got Sundays back.
Wisconsin, stop laughing. Stop. Stop laughing, Wisconsin. Stop it right now. And that'll do it for our episode of Good Morning Minneapolis. If you have any topics that you want us to cover, please write them in the comments below to support shows like this.
Yes.
So we can,
keep
fund
doing
the mani-pedi and lower back hair laser removal.
I do that. It's like once a month. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, no, it's just to keep the cameras running and the lights on, and also to just keep information going to y'all. You can support in the link below. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there any other food places you want to point out to the people they should go?
Just go to Malcolm Yards and save yourself the hassle of trying to find the right food place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Never been to Malcolm Yards, but I hear it's fantastic.
Check it out.
All right, that'll do it for us. Justice and peace. We'll see you in the next one.
Love ya.